Welcome back. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea, 1111 Energy. Hopefully you are well and rested, and so are your families too. Man, let me tell y'all something. Man, don't you feel guilty about cutting off folks and just leave them alone and pray and ask the divine to keep them away from you, okay? Y'all, listen, I uploaded that short yesterday, right? When I go back, I get an email this morning talking about it was age restricted because of nudity. And I said, what? What? Then when I look at the title, I said, that wasn't even the damn title. Okay? Something had been changed in the title. All right, it was a short, 404 views. Okay, 404 may be significant. So I was like, well, wait a minute. It was talking about this, a confirmation, a clarification and confirmation on what you already know be going down in your ratchet family. Okay, facts on top of facts. Okay, soon as. Okay, now I ain't heard from nobody, which was beautiful. Okay. I already know who the Jezebels are and who the witches are. And look at that feather go flying off my feather duster, okay? You may be seeing feathers, okay? I already know what time it is when it comes to, satanic satism, Jezebel energy, that's all got an entity attachment to it, right? But nevertheless, family, right? So I was like, what's the visit about? It already came out. They trying to get back in good graces with their cult leaders, the folks they around here tricking and selling their bodies for. Period. Gotta be. Because what else is it? Right? YouTube comes into me something talking about age guidelines, 18 plus. First of all, like I said, I really don't want no 18-year-olds on my channel, but they say you are grown at the age of 18, but your parents are still, responsible for you. Y'all, they tripping off the intuitive Kev deck. Do you know this damn deck is everywhere throughout the tarot oracle card community? I have done 1900 videos on the old channel ALBN 1111 Energy. And ain't never had nobody come talking to me about no intuitive Kev deck. Nudity. Is this nudity? I think what she has done, I think intuitive Kev. So I don't know how intuitive Kev is going to be feeling about this unless they just targeting me. See, they pissed off because everything on that channel that was spoken came to be. And they know it. They're corrupt corporations. They got people within, and I'm just gonna call it out, within the YouTube employee, Google employee, they corrupt. Okay? That's how my number got jacked. That's how my number got SIM swapped. Okay? These are the people that are taking payments under the table. Straight up. They work for Google. They work for YouTube. There is no kind of way the intuitive Kev deck is getting... I was like, what? Nudity? Where? So I said, I'm going to upload it again with a new title. And then they can figure it out. Okay, they could come hollering about. I couldn't believe it. I said, wait a minute, what was nudity? But y'all, you know what? There's haters everywhere. They mad. Okay, they mad. And I'm just gonna flat out say it. There's a lot of corruption within YouTube and Google through their employees. Straight up. Straight up. Because I have seen some graphic, crazy videos, and I'm like, well, who in the hell? And they ain't got to worry about it, because I'll take this, but this bad boy ain't got to be for no 18-year-old. You feel me? I will shut it down to where you going to have to be every bit of over 21 to watch this here channel. And that's fine by me. You understand that kind of energy? When I tell you there's corruption all over the place, it is. When I tell you your family got demons attached to them, they do. Okay? That's why I cut them off. Because I don't want to be around y'all. I don't want to be affiliated with y'all. I don't need y'all in my life. Especially after I know you tried to take me out. Especially when I know y'all sat up there and stole all my credentials, my email, my phone number, my IDs that were all up in my Microsoft account so that you could get fake life insurance policies on somebody. I'll never want to talk to none of y'all ever again in life. That's the energy. Okay, family? So let's go on and just see what this intuitive Kev deck got to say about that today. We sure are. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my guides, ancestors, and protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcome here. And so it is. Ashe. So let's see what the intuitive Kev deck has to say today. I sure want to know. I was like, what? Intuitive Kev deck got hit? For what? What was nude? What was... So we don't see. What is this about, Spirit? Folks trying to cause you opposition as usual. Okay? Mad. They mad. They mad because they can't shut you down. They mad because you won't stop. They mad. They mad because you ain't came running back begging them for nothing. That's what it is. It's all about that opposition. Spirit said dive into opposition more. Okay, let's dive in. I'm like, what happened on the... Then when they was like nudity, and then when I went to the video, I said, well, y'all changed the title. I was like, that title wasn't... Yeah. Oh, I hear you, Spirit. I ain't got time. Opposition. Let's see why Spirit wants us to dive into opposition. Okay. Look. So look. That's what they wanted yesterday. Spirit said, yeah, they wanted you to jump off, be upset, jump into some sort of argument. You took your power back. You don't make contact with them at all for no reason. Okay? You don't need to contact them. Okay, good job, office. When they called checking in, the office didn't disclose no information with them. Okay, these people wanted to come back and try to get you riled up, upset, and you like, I don't have time for that. What do y'all need? What do you want? Cause I'm good, right? Wanted to come back, wanted to have you all up in your feelings in some kind of way, and when you did not budge, they was hot. They was hot. They sent in the Jezebel. Yeah, they wanted to start some sort of, argument or have you up in your feelings so that they could get your mind off of what you have coming towards you, which is a commitment from somebody that don't look nothing like your family. I promise you. They are going to be the polar opposite of your family. This person is not going to have anything to do with your family because they already know about your family. They know your family's crooked. They know your family's no good. All of them. And I mean all of them. They have always shown you who they truly were. You just loved them because they were family. Yeah, they upset. They upset about this pathway. Okay, for whoever's resonating with this message. You have somebody that's already into you. Okay, they want to commit to you. Okay, if you don't know, now you know. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are like, who, when, where? You never know. I don't see why y'all don't keep y'all faith in the Most High God, especially for the ones that are tired of being alone. Okay? And if you're not tired of being alone or you're not wanting someone else in your life, then this isn't your message. It's just that simple. Like, it's simple over here in What's the Juice. It's simple and it's truthful. You will manifest the things that you need and want in your life. So if you don't want a commitment, then this ain't your message. But they were coming in to try to get you in some sort of argumentative state. They wanted you to come up off of your, peace, love, and tranquility. They wanted you to become imbalanced. Okay, tell me more about this opposition. Yeah, I can't make it up. Trying to cause a mature woman some sort of opposition. They mad because you ain't gray in the head. They mad because you looking good. Okay? You're a mature woman. I am. I'm getting ready to go fix this here channel to where you cannot be 18 over here. And there is a way to do it too. I'm about to fix that. You ain't gonna be 18 over here. Okay? Because I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Y'all tripped on the intuitive Kev deck? I ain't never had nobody say nothing to me about the intuitive Kev deck out of 1900 videos, and I'm not saying all 1900 used them, but when I got his deck, as you can see, he's been because this was all silver. He been used a lot. I ain't never had nobody say nothing to me about the intuitive Kev deck. So this goes to show there are trolls, there are manipulators, manipulatives, those who get paid to come and target certain people in the YouTube community because they mad because the truths that were spoken came to fruition. Go check out ALBN 1111 Energy. Yeah, that was my old channel. That's the one they locked me out of because there was too much truth coming out on that channel. They was pissed off about it. Okay. So now they coming over here, trying to start some trouble over here with the intuitive Kev deck. You have got to be kidding me. I know they ain't said nothing about intuitive Kev deck. That deck is on everybody's channel who knows about them and who knows about the deck. So the fact that they would even try to come and say anything to me about intuitive Kev lets me know they are definitely targeting thy juice. Okay? They are definitely targeting thy juice. All right, family? I promise you. Because I said to myself, wait a minute. What's going on? Then y'all done messed up the whole title. What's going on? I'm looking at the title like, I didn't type that title out. That ain't, and then wait for it. I use a different type of entry so that I can make sure I ain't even got to worry about spell checking. You feel me? Now, sometimes when I'm on a different device or so, I might have to spell check or something, or do a little finger pecking, especially when I done did my nails and they a bit too long. But this is the energy. You got people out here trying to come into your energy field to cause you some sort of opposition, want you to argue and get upset with them, and you don't have time. You looking upside people's heads like y'all need to get y'all's life together for real. I ain't lying. They need to get their life together for real. Now hold up. Is this gonna get in trouble? She got on a little bikini. He got on his swim trunks. Fuck them, man. I'm so sick of these control freaks. Okay. That's what they're upset about. They're upset that you have this commitment, a relationship coming in. Okay. And in the near future, you about to have a gift and you're already gifted. Period. So YouTube, Google, whatever y'all got going on, yeah, that's about to be found out too. I'm going to tell you flat out. I'm about to tell you right now. Yeah, you're going to have a serious investigation into YouTube and Google and who works for them. Because I don't know of too many Google employees in the U.S. Message. Look, Spirit said trust. Okay, trust. In the near future, Google and YouTube are going to be looked at because I feel like they have targeted a lot of people in the YouTube community that are seers, sayers, and truth speakers. There's a lot that's about to get looked at. Because the way I see it, when you speak the truth, you are definitely targeted. Period. So we gonna get back to the intuitive Kev deck. Tell me more about this opposition with this mature woman before I go get cute to hell today. Cute as hell, okay? Yes, cute and to hell with y'all. For real, okay? They're pissed off at your ascension. They're pissed off at the fact that you have ascended past their opposition. That's what it's all about. See, a lot of people, they don't come by really to check on you. They come by to see how good you're doing. They be coming by to see how bad you could be doing. But when they see you still flowing like water and ain't nothing touched you, ooh, you talking about upset. I know they was like, yeah, they're doing good. They chilling. When the opposition comes by, because they want you to be looking beat up and scruffed up like them. And you like, nah, I'm good. I've been real good, matter of fact. I've rebuilt my life and without y'all. You see what I'm saying? When you rebuild yourself without the opposition, being a mature masculine or feminine energy, boy, that, and then you done ascended too. Your hair done got long, growing, you're glowing. Oh Lord, they didn't know what to do. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yeah. I'm telling you, they was upset. They was upset. Look, they wanted you to experience a transition. Your family really did want you unalived. Listen, let me explain something to your family, because I know they're going to tap in, okay? Let me explain something to your family. If something were to happen to you, whatever they got or whatever they think they're going to get from it, it's going to completely destroy them. Their fake insurance policies, all that shit, is going to completely destroy them. They do not understand that anytime they wish any type of death on you, they have just done it to themselves. See, they thought your ascension was going to bring you into some sort of RIP, rest in peace. It did. You rest in peace when it came to them. You let them go. You let them go. That is a metaphorical death. You let them go. Metaphorically, they no longer exist to you. And that's how they should look at you. You don't exist to them. Their energy is so jacked up to where you just be looking like, mama's the word. Yes, because you've changed. So you don't have time for them. I promise you, they're upset because they just knew. I'm telling you, healer, they just knew that you was going to be over here looking a whole hot mess or crazy. You was in here chilling. Doing what you do best. Drinking your water, taking your vitamins, minding your business. Okay? See, they saw you ascended and you transitioned. Okay? Whatever death they wanted and tried to put onto you, you had already moved past that. You return that energy. Yes, you do. You return that energy. It automatically gets returned. Especially if you chosen, anointed, and appointed by the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, it automatically gets returned. Because you would have never done that to any of them, despite how they did you. You ain't out here digging up graveyard dirt, walking around looking like it and shit. You like, You don't even practice nothing like that. Okay, you got a lot of witches and warlocks in your family where that's what they do. And then they come to check to see if it's working. And when they see it's not working, they're like, oh my God, it's not working. They look like they doing even better. And you are. Let me get one more over here for the pathway. Look, spirits kicked it out right. Trying to manipulate. Trying to manipulate your path. Trying to manipulate the fact that you are gifted and you are about to receive a gift and people trust you. They came around to try to manipulate. Is that going to get in trouble, YouTube? Is that going to get in trouble? Because if so, I'm going to have to reach out to Intuitive Kev and say, hey, YouTube tripping on your deck. Your deck that everybody got. It looks like a puppet to me, with the strings coming down, the breaks in the arms and stuff. But is that what YouTube tripping on? We about to find out, family. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. See, they mad because you already rich. They know you rich. This is the abundance don't nobody wants you to get. They already know you're a rich girl. You've been rich internally all your life. Many of y'all have literally, and these were my thoughts growing up as a child. I kept saying to myself at a very young age, I was like, why do I feel like I'm rich and I got a lot of money? And people just don't want me to know or to get it because they living off of it. I used to say that when I was a kid. 6, 7, 8, 9. I used to feel that. Right. Because that was what I was manifesting. This is what you manifesting. You're already rich. They don't want you to have it. They don't want you to get it. They can't stop it. You are covered by the Most High God through your DNA, literally. And you're of the light. And this other Bruja energy that want to be a Bruja, okay? And I'm just going to call it out. The want to be a Bruja, that's the straight devil. That's a demon. That mofo, all they do is watch scary movies. I was like, that's not really good. That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I just like scary movies. Hollering at they kids all the damn time. Sounding like they done lost their mind running around with all them kids that I told them don't have. That's why they jealous. I cannot make it up. That's why they jealous and envious, family. Okay? Because you are this abundant, rich energy. You better start claiming that. I promise you, you better know it. You better know it. You are rich. Filthy rich. As above, so below. As within and all around you. You're rich. You're rich. Your words hold weight, your words hold truth, and your words hold facts, and that's what they upset about. So yes, what is this? I promise you, everything that they tried to do was a manipulation. Let me cover up Kev's little... It was a manipulation. They were trying to manipulate a courthouse. They were trying to manipulate the narrative, okay? When it came to your divination, your divinity, okay? How you choose to get your words out, how you choose to get the truth out, how you choose to get the facts out. That's what they mad about. You ain't sitting up here pushing their denomination, which has been fake and a lie the entire time. Just look at history. Look at how Rome pushed that onto people. If you wasn't swinging from a cross, they was burning your ass. Message. Spirituality is innate and to a very specific group of people. For that was their lineage before they was brought across the sea on a damn boat. So because you're not tapping in to Christianity and baptism and Methodists and Seventh-day Adventists and Mormons and all that shit, because you don't tap into that energy, because you're not tapping into what they own, they mad at you because you are tapping into your lane, your inherited lane, your lineaged lane. That's what got them upset. Message. I promise you, look, they didn't have no faith. I'm telling you, these are the energies that really don't have faith. Faith in what? Faith in what? See, they were hoping. They were hoping, right? They were like, ooh, please, 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 please. They was praying to the devil. The devil worked for you too. Shit, the hell? The devil know what time it is when coming up against the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things. The devil already know what time it is. It's all in their Bible on how many battles he done lost. That God allowed the devil to go on and play the game so that God could show the devil, look, my anointed and appointed are faithful to me. So these people was praying and praying and praying and praying and hoping and hoping and hoping, but you still standing. So they don't like, run tell that. Yeah, run tell that. You ain't tripping, you ain't crazy, you ain't deranged, you doing just fine. You about to be traveling. You about to be traveling with this commitment, this relationship. You've changed your life. You are this traveling healer. You're going to be able to open up everybody else's eyes to the bull crap, because see, in order for them to get anything to work, they have to work in groups. They have to work with this cultish group energy. Anytime you are in a group, you might as well go on and call it a cult. You might as well go on and call it a cult. None of these people could stand alone, because you ain't never alone. But see, in the 3D realm, when they see you, you by yourself, right? Wrong. You got a whole legion behind you. And all of the divine creator of all living things aura is all around you. These people could never stand how you stand. They would fall down, melt, crumble, cry, go running, telling and cry. The minute, I'm telling you, the minute everything would have got hacked and all whatever would have been done and blasity bluesity blam and rat-dot-dot, man, they came running. They came running. They was like, damn, this person ain't said nothing. They ain't came. We ain't seen them. We done took down they 25-year phone number. We done took down they 25-year email address. All the pictures. We still ain't heard from them. The first one that broke silence was the one that lost their power. They don't know about those types of things, though. You don't depend on man, woman, or child. You depend on the Most High God, and that is it. That is it. That's where they fell short. Their knowledge is weak because they don't have it. They don't have the knowledge that you have. Look, they don't have the knowledge that you have when it comes to these rituals. First of all, you ain't supposed to be doing them. So they jealous, mad, and envious because their rituals did not work. Their rituals did not work, family. You see this? Their rituals did not work. They're upset about that. Look, I promise you, they're upset about that. Everything they tried to paint about you with these false narratives, with these lies, with the deceit, with the manipulation, with the trickery, even with taking down your stuff, trying to hack into your stuff, trying to take your cash apps and put new bank accounts on them and stuff and make it look like you was some sort of con artist. You ain't no damn con artist. Shit. You read the description box. I put it right down in there for you. Any type of anything coming through from the old email address, the old phone number, to even include the old channel, ALBN 1111 Energy, the email address that was associated with it, Aries leader by nature. Because everybody was like, well, what does the ALBN stand for? Well, when I first started, I called it Aries leader by nature. But then some was like, nah, all being 1111 energy, because most of these folks don't even really know what 1111 without the colon in it means. But I bet you after this reading, they're going to go do some research, though. Facebook page, that was it, 1111. You see what I'm saying? See, knowledge is given to you by the Most High God. It's not given to you through these books that could be altered, like their Bible. That Bible was altered. I don't trust in nothing that a man alters. Once you have altered God's word, it is no longer God's word to me. Once you took out the description of Jesus Christ, that showed me exactly what you were and who you were. Message. Okay? So family, yeah, they're very upset because you're a single, sexy, successful woman. You could be a single, sexy, successful man. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, they're pissed. They're pissed because you stay unbothered. And they wanted you to be so bothered. Okay? They are upset because you stay unbothered. Even with all the opposition they try to throw you, you be like, yeah, okay, all right. Next. That's the energy. Okay, family. So thank you so much for tapping in. Let's close out. I release the weight of the deception that is always surrounding us and the betrayals that are always surrounding us. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole. I am becoming. And so it is. Ashe. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.